Boom. Go. Boom.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Indianapolis Colts. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
After my little...
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Goodson.
Oh,
deep here for Watkins.
Get it. Oh.
And that is incomplete. The Colts at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because
there we go.
Inside the 5.
What happened to him?
Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they...
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And got his man complete. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the old...
That's what happens.
Inside the 30.
That's how we
He'll
get
be
the
brought
second.
down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Don't touch me, boy.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Right there.
Touchdown! Quez Watkins, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Great pass out there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, my God.
Big play there
Oh, my
for
Lord.
Andy. 51 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
It's big. It is big yardage. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised I able to make that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Throwing again. Goodson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receive.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdowns. Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He'll let one go. Deep for Downs. This is taken in. It's complete.
Here we go. Here we go.
Josh Downs with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard.
I'm surprised I actually did that.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on first down.
Hey, two people behind me.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
One more time. I'll do one more time. Oh, Jesus.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw on second down. Goodson going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Goodson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for downs.
Get it.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
There we go.
There
we go.
For Indy. 58 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's got 2 touchdowns on the ledger already, and that very well could have been a third. They have had absolutely no answer for him defensively, and he's just run free all game long.
See what I can do in this one.
Back to throw. Goodson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Looking to throw. Goodson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal, and a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw. Goodson rolling to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, dear.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And how about the start?
I guess I did try to run it, but it didn't work. Didn't work out as planned.
Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for downs.
Wait.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these defensive backs have been getting torched all game long, and finally, a small measure of revenge here. That time the coverage downfield is excellent, and they're right there to battle for the football and force the incomplete pass.
It's incomplete.
That's
Took
stupid.
a shot, couldn't
That's stupid.
connect.
I saw it.
This offense so
He just
far
went
on
to the
third down,
right off.
just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
How the hell? That was you, brother. I better say that was you do my Sylvia.
On 3rd and and 10. They go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's not what.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught.
Okay.
Touchdown.
I was worried for a second.
Isaiah Hodgins, 37 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
I'm just hoping that he just catch it. That's all that I was hoping. He just needs to catch the ball. That's all that I worry about.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. He'll let one go deeper downs. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Goodson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. It's caught at the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
Would you just let me this one? Okay, good.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville.
And it's the Niners who have the lead in that one.
2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy.
Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Dak Prescott lighting it up. He's got 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans.
C.J. Stroud.
4 touchdown passes in the victory.
I don't like this phone. Now I just don't like to turn off half one time. Ew.
The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with the lead. They come back.
Down, some of it. Still going down, still going down.
Now he's loose again.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
There we go.
Josh Downs, 78 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
That's sad. 17-40. Oh my gosh.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's caught inside the 25.
There we go.
Colts.
Another one bust the dust. Another one. Another one bust the dust.
Able to add on to that lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
He's number 1 in the league in touchdown passes, just threw number 20 on that last drive. And they start here with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for Downs.
I could put that out.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, he almost made that one. Almost made that one.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goodson. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Goodson.
A flag.
Taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Oh, it's on you. Oh, no. I accept
that
it.
helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's still fault. Don't touch me.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's dumb.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
That is
and that
dumb.
will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone.
Finally.
Touchdown.
Finally.
A great
Gosh.
play there.
That's difficult on the
His
football.
first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Will be pretty mad if I can't goddamn make it. Oh my lord. Ooh.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right?
You should.
Now,
you bow
people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
He'll let one go deep for Downs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
We often talk of situational
on the
football.
game now.
Let's just
take them almost 3 quarters.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field.
That's stupid. That's why. No, back. That is kind of stupid. Like, why? Didn't you really need the points?
On 1st down, Goodson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let one go deep for Downs.
There we go. There we go.
Jump ball, and this is caught.
No, they told me to do it the last 2 quarters. I tried to do that. One of them just tried to smack it down and they just smacked out the thing on him. Bam.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Back to throw. Goodson. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are on their way to a 2-0 start. But I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely...
Gosh.
Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quez Watkins 75 yards. And the Colts have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. To the end of the game, too?
The INT at their own 5-yard line.
Wow. Man.
And the Colts getting ready to go.
60-55. Go 14-6 something.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down. To throw again. Goodson. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Indianapolis, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons.
I should have filmed this
Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
I told you I did this yesterday.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
I should have filmed this
The Colts
yesterday.
are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
You keep it, you know. I keep it played this yesterday, and that's after the preseason. So that's first game of the regular season, and oh my gosh, this one pass, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Like why? How I did that? It's amazing. I can't manage to do that. Oh. I guess phone goes too. Okay, look at this one. Yep. Oh, this one got intercepted. Oh. Okay, that's really surprising about that though too. They didn't film any weird. Two and oh. As of right now, undefeated. Wait, I thought it would beat Kansas City. Okay, whatever. There's a game on Monday? That was Sunday. That's odd. No, it's not. It's Falcons. So, they have it 1-1. Nice. It's 20 yards. It's 20 yards. I want to do prime time. Do I play socket? So there's one different of overall. Nice. Against the Falcons though too. Oh my gosh. 2 and 0 so far. 2 and 0. As of right now, 2 and 0. Undefeated. A beginning of the season into the last of the season probably will. Yeah. Nice. I'm done here.